because this is the big one. This is the one everyone here is waiting for. Though there's more, don't just listen to this.
Okay.
So now Cabaret passes on. You're like, okay, I need to stop running away from my calling.
Yeah.
But what made you not write the song? What made you decide I want somebody else to write me a song?
I felt I was struggling with Kiswahili. I felt like, no, actually not so much the struggle, because I always struggle my way through writing.
Yeah.
But I think everything needs discipline. But I felt like I liked the sound, Mr. V, come a soldier. I liked his sound. It was like, it was cool. It was, there's something modern and yet it's still delivering. And so that's how I got to ask Mr. V to write me a song. It was not, I was not thinking deeply.
Yeah.
You know.
Before that, had you ever asked anybody to write your song?
No.
Whoa.
No. But yeah, there was a Zimbabwean guy who wrote me a song.
What's the Zimbabwe guy called?
Brian Kagoro.
I know Brian Kagoro. Brian Kagoro of Action Aid.
Yes. Yes.
Brian Kagoro wrote you a song.
Yeah, in the album, the Milele album. It was a nice song. The songs I wish I would just redo them.
But you're saying, but Brian Kagoro, okay, I didn't know Brian Kagoro writes songs.
He does. Good ones.
That's amazing.
He used to. Yeah.
This world is a dot first and foremost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Mr. V writes you this song. Did you know it was going to be this beast when you had it?
I'd given up for real. I was like, whatever, let me just do. Or I was even doing my master's in community development. I'm like, no, I have to take a different path because this one is not working.
What?
Yeah. So I was like, let's see if it works. If it doesn't, I'm fine. I didn't care. So when I did, Mwema actually was the first song we did. It was like, my sister was like, your song in a sound normal, So, when you hear some people, when they tell you what they think, you're like, okay, ni sawa tu. So actually, what happened is I'd done so many songs at the time, or when I was going to shoot Mwema. So I shot an English song. Then the second day we were going to shoot another song. Then you're like, these things are not working. So let's just shoot this one as a by the way. So we did the shoot in like 1 hour, we were done. Because I never took the song seriously. As like but I liked the song, funny enough, maybe because it was written by Mr. V.
Yeah.
So we did it quickly. I enjoyed. I just danced around there, removed my shoes and everything. Amazing enough, that was going to be my breakthrough song. The one that was a joke.
Duniani kisa na maana, nipate uzima, jamani wako mwana. Kamtuma duniani kisa na maana, nipate uzima, jamani. Ishara kwamba unanipenda zaidi, hivyo nishaelewa, sifa nitakupa zaidi. Ishara kwamba unanipenda zaidi, hivyo nishaelewa, sifa nitakupa zaidi. Na siwezi jizuia kusema wako wema, na sio kama najigamba, umenitenda mema. Na siwezi jizuia kusema wako wema, na sio kama najigamba, umenitenda mema. Umekuwa mwema kwangu.
So let me ask you,
Yeah.
when you say he wrote the song, I want people to understand the context of what you mean by writing. Did he write, did he go with the producer, then he even sing it like this in terms of vocals, and then now he gave you a demo, and then you went, or did he just write lyrics and then give you?
He wrote lyrics. They did a track with Tim.
Yeah.
And then he put in the melody and everything. Because what I wanted was his sound.
Yes.
His sound was different from my way of singing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's what he did. And most songwriters, I really like how he does it, even Pitson, because they work hard and they put the song on the track. So when they're bringing you a demo,
yes,
so you hear something. So if someone sends you something on keyboard, you're like, what is this? But when there's a track and something to it, I say that's working hard because they've done their part. Yeah.
Okay, when Riga, who's also a songwriter, when he writes a song for you, what he does, he comes and spends time with you, and he gets to understand your vision and what you want. Other people just feel it in their heart. They write and tell you, I think this is yours. How did you work with him? Did you just tell him, right, he wrote, and then he came and brought you something?
I think he wrote another thing, because I like choosing what I will sing. I think this one is the one I liked. So even with Pitson, we work quite the same way. He does many songs, but he kind of knows what I like. So I don't like sitting with the songwriter because I feel like they don't write well when you're there. They do a better job when they're alone.
Okay, so you guys take this song out, and then suddenly explosion. Now forget the award that you have won. The 2008, this song goes out and becomes known across the whole country. Again, the last time you were there was not this thing of internet and all of these other things. I mean, Mwema has 10 million views on YouTube, over 10 million views. I can count the amount of Kenyan artists. In fact, aside Sauti Sol, I don't think I can tell you another Kenyan who has over 10 million views on one song. Like, this song goes out and there's Skiza Tunes now, which is a monster. There's all of these other things. Explain to me now this journey to coming back, or what happens after the release of Mwema.
Wow, like I said, I quite didn't know anything would happen because I'm not a prophet. But the amazing thing is, God works in mysterious ways. There were like 3 guys, prophets, who called and said, God is gonna use your time. What? I was like, yeah, I don't know more. It's all right.
It's all right. It's okay.
If he does, it's okay. I'm still here. I love you, Jesus. And so,
that's actually a good question. Paul for just interjecting, but the question comes, I might as well ask it before. What made you not quit on God during your failure? Because many guys have.
I didn't quit on God because I'd seen him be my friend. I had a relationship with him from when I was really small. So the experiences I've had with God have been major in terms of seeing him heal people. I've seen lots of things. And then I think me loving to worship and also being grounded in church. Because even there was a time I wanted to kind of give up on church. But my pastor, I remember on the day that I said, I don't think I'm going back to church, she called me and she's like, God has a lot for you. It's like God spoke to her or something. I feel like God has been taking care of me in my weakest times. Like he would send someone exactly when I want to give up. You understand? There'd be times when, I'm like, anyway, God, you're not serious with me. I remember sitting on the balcony and saying, God, you must be very busy. So I was like, feeling tears. I remember that time we were broke, we quite didn't know. And I was like, God, you're very busy. The day you will get unbusy, it is fine. No, I don't care anymore. But I will not leave you because you've been there for me, throughout my life. And so somehow, that kept me. God being, there. In a way, there was grace to go through the tough times. Yeah.
You felt he wasn't just the God of music, he was your God.
Yes, he was. And I think during those times when I knew him, because you'd be needing something like rent, it comes exactly. I have babies, I don't have food to eat. And someone comes with exactly what you need. I think that for me was major. I'd be, sitting at home. My pastor is like, come and sing. And then he sends me, a 40K. You're like, how? So it was just enough. But I feel that was the time that God was real. Yeah.
That's deep.
CG matozi metoka.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's make them now tears of joy.
Please hurry up.
So Mwema comes out. As you were saying, you You guys didn't know. You did. Let me be honest. Very few people know this one is going to be accepted by the whole world.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be my biggest song ever. Sometimes you may sense it, but to be honest,
I didn't sense it. I remember I was in Shags. I kept playing the song. I was actually, you know, in the farms. We were working in the farms. So I'm like, God, you're my promoter. I trust you, whatever, whatever. So I'm going to release this song. Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah. It's not those prayers of, if you don't do it,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't care. You are good. I love you. I will still. So I think you need to get there sometimes after you've been in the wilderness where you're like, God, I trust you. I know you're good. If you do this, I'm fine. Because people give God conditions. They're like, if you don't do this, me, I don't think. And a lot of people have done that, given up, you know. Because people go through stuff.
Yeah.
People, especially artists, they go through lots of serious poverty. Like, seriously. And you feel alone in the world. And you're like, okay, this thing I'm working hard for, what is it for? Haina matokeo. So they give up. Yeah. What was I saying?
You're telling us. So now, the song.
I didn't know it would be. But like I said, there were prophets who called me. I'm like, Ati, where ni nani? Because, of course, if hivyo ni vizuri, asante, thank you. Of course, I received the word.
Yeah.
But it was so shocking how Mwema went. I didn't push. You know how you do at media interviews? Yeah. I didn't know anybody. I didn't, you know, rather, it's like, it was miraculous. It was, people would share it themselves. It was amazing. I still don't understand what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hit me hard.
And then what year is this now? When
2015.
So is Mwema part now of, okay, no, let's still talk about Mwema because there's still a lot with this song. So, wow, 2015. So between 2009 to 2015, you're silent. That's 6 years.
Yeah. I wasn't silent. I was releasing
I mean, you're
songs.
releasing, but you're not.
They were hitting the wall. They were hitting the wall.
Tell us some of those songs that you are releasing so that I can put these videos inside,
you know that,
here.
Yeah. You kind of know it, but you don't know it. It was there. There were others like, this life is for once, yo.
Yeah.
It's there, but it's not there. There are others that I recorded, but I didn't release them in between. Okay, I forget the list, but there were quite some songs right in between.
Jesus is real, he lives in me, he walks in me, he truly lives, he talks to me, now I'm free, and I know he's for real. Jesus is real, he lives in me, he walks in me, he truly lives, he talks to me, now I'm free, and I know he's for real. Yeah. Kushinda mwisho nilitamba kisha nikatembea, nimeanguka mara nyingi kisha nikainuka, yalopita yote nimeacha nyuma yangu, shida zilinijenga na mengi yalisemwa, but I only have one need and one life to live.
Yeah, but I was shelved, for real. I was. I was like, sure, God is not with me on this one of music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it now becomes the monster. Like, I mean, did it become big very fast, or did it take time?
It took time. I think it actually hit after 1 year. December, because I released it to who releases a song on December 26th?
You.
So I released 26th, whatever. So January people start playing it. I'm like, hey, I want to cheza wimbo yangu. And then that time was Nangara, along with Nangara. And quite played the same because I was still alive.
Yeah.
Then actually December is when I'd say it really hit.
The next year?
December 26th, that following December, 2015 December.
So when now do you get the groove? Because it
2015 I got nothing. I went, sang the song, people were happy. I got nothing.
You got nothing?
Yeah. But it was okay.
But the song the song brought you back. Everybody,
did.
the song knew it, so now shows, were you being called for shows?
No, not really. I think shows picked up 2016.
What?
Yeah.
So even though you've got this song that everybody is now beginning to hit.
That's how it works as a musician. It's just so interesting. Then at the time, Skiza was growing. It was shocking. I was like, oh my, so you can actually make money from Skiza. But we didn't know because I don't know what was happening. There were people who were not doing very well.
Yes.
Agencies that were not telling us
they were
they were
eating
making
money. Call them, yeah.
So when you're called by MCSK and you're told that there's a car, okay, I'll say 800K, you're like, eh? Party? Yeah, it was very shocking. So we didn't even know how it grew. But thank God Safaricom straightened up the system. So now we know what we are earning from Skiza. Imagine we were not earning that money. We didn't know where it was going.
What?
Yeah.
And okay, the reason why I say what is because in 2016 Groove Awards, you won not because you were not allowed to have Mwema in because it was from the year you chucked it December 26th.
Hey, you know these things.
That way,
Yeah.
I was Groove Award ambassador. I should know it. Yes,
Okay.
you chucked it 2014 December 26th. So it could only be eligible for the year 2015. But it won in 2016 because
Mwema won nothing.
Skiza.
It
won the.
Oh, it did?
It won
Skiza.
the most downloaded Skiza.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
After we were doing
And that
Groove,
2016,
you have so many Groove Awards. You just forget.
Yeah,
just
I
forget about
really
it.
thank God. I really thank God that I quite. But there's one prayer I'll tell you. I think I never told anybody. I used to pray that every day that when I win Groove Award, that I won't win with nothing. I remember Bahati standing there and saying, "Kev, hakuna kitu." So I remember that was 2015 actually when Bahati won, I think, something. Hakuna kitu. So all along I kept saying, God, I want my Groove Award to have something. So I win 2016. There's nothing. I'm like, God, I did not pray like that. So 2017, I think I won several things. There was, I can't remember, but
Yeah.
enyewe nimebarikiwa mpaka siwezi kumbuka.
And without much further ado, I just want to say that that the winner of this category is Mwema, the Skiza tune of the Mwema by Masika.
Siwezi jizuia kusema wako wema, sio kama najigamba, umenitenda mema.
And the nominees for Female Artist of the Year: Eunice Njeri, Evelyn Wanjiru, Gloria Muliro, Janet Otieno, Masika. Size 8.
Female Artist of the Year, Groove 2016, goes to Masika.
Na siwezi jizuia kusema wako wema, sio kama najigamba, umenitenda mema. Na siwezi jizuia.
The top downloaded Skiza tunes. The third position goes to Aina Noma by Kelele Takatifu.
And number two, Skiza ringback tone, Pale Pale, size 8. And for number one, Nifunze Masika.
Alice Kimanzi, Evelyn Wanjiru, Kambua, Masi Masika, Princess Farida, Size 8.
I think we should do it by acclamation, to the loudest, to the person who says it the loudest. So who do you think is gonna win it? Naona mnajua kufuata instructions. And the award goes to Masi Masika.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you to everyone who voted for me. Amen. First to my husband, of course. Hiyo nilikuwa nimesema.
Bakisha ingine utume salamu. Bakisha ingine.
Last year sikusema watu wengi.
Bakisha unabakisha tu kidogo, utawatumia SMS. Uko na 10,000 airtime. 10,000. Na iPhone. Utabakisha, utawasalimia tu vizuri.
Let's give a round of applause to Masi Masika, ladies and gentlemen.
But I was like, yeah, but that quite was something for me, winning the holiday, the CG.
Oh, the taxi, free taxi, all those different sponsors.
Yeah, there were many things.
But actually, when you won in 2016, you didn't win nothing because
I won a phone.
Not just a phone, your song was the most downloaded Skiza song.
Yeah.
So the money from Skiza, or is that when there was a lot of messed upness?
2016 is when
we changed it up.
Yeah, 2016 is now when I started to earn money. That's when I would say, you know, my family would be like, hey, na hii wimbo yako imehit. Si utununulie kitu. Unaomba nini? Unaomba pesa? And then my sister is married to a Nigerian. She'd be like, you know, musicians in Nigeria are very rich. You know? Move. No, you can't move to Nigeria because Nigerians is a prayer item to make it in Nigeria.
But talking about Nigerian, is that now when you did the song with Emi Kosgei and Evelyn Wanjiru?
That we did much later.
Okay. So
then I had seen the light.
So Mwema is released. Mwema has gone, and let's be real, Mwema has put you back on the map. Shows 1 or 2 here at Nakam. What is next after that?
What was next after that was Nikupendeze.